Here's the snapback. Here's the kick. He's got the leg into it. If it is good, and it is! Austin Starr, a 49-yard field goal, and Indiana leads 27-24.
Oh, it's an end around one to throw. Page looking at the quarterback, and it's a touchdown! Page finds Leno!
Penix rolling out of the pocket to his strong hand. Delivers deep down the field. Caught, touchdown! Fried Fogel again.
Time to fight over a rusty spit bucket. Welcome to the LEO podcast. I'm your host, Michael Bragg. You can find me on Twitter at Bragley, Braggley. I read that really fast. I'm here with my co-host, Brandon. You can find him on Twitter at Brandon Dubich. That's Brandon spelled traditionally Dubich, D-U-B-I-C-H, and always judging. He's constantly got his hand over his face right now. In the background is producer Seth. You can block him on Twitter. That's at SETAH5, SETAH5. What's up, Brando?
Homecoming weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Brings me back to high school. You know what they say about high school girls,
right?
Let's keep going.
Yeah. So let's talk about the game. Believe it or not, the number 10 ranked Michigan State Spartans at 6-0 come into Bloomington against the 2-3 Indiana Hoosiers. All three losses against top 5 teams. Top 7 teams now. Spread is plus 4.5 for the Hoosiers. Over under 4.5 or 48.5. That'd be a hell of an over under. Hammer the under or hammer the over if it's 4.5.
How you doing, Mike? You doing good today?
I'm fine, man. I'm just like I'm amped. I think. I don't know. Like a slightly later start time. Like I don't know. I'm ready to go. Ready to get to the game.
You can tell you're not going to make it to Saturday if you keep up this pace.
I know. I gotta slow down. Okay, those are courtesy of DraftKings, by the way. Michigan State's schedule. As I said, they've won all 6 of the games. They beat this. Hang on, guys. Northwestern, Youngstown State, Miami of Florida. At this point, Miami of Ohio would be a little bit more of a reputable win. They went to overtime at home against Nebraska in a W. They beat Western Kentucky, and they won at Rutgers. Their opponents' records are combined 13-20. The game will be on Fox Sports 1. Kickoff is at noon in Memorial Stadium. Right now, weather looks nice, partly cloudy, high of 40 or high of 59.
Football weather, Michael. Call it football weather.
It's the battle of the old brass spittoon.
So that means you're going to get there because you're crazy. You're going to get there like
7 o'clock.
7:30, 7 o'clock. I wasn't even giving you enough credit.
Nope.
It'll probably be a balmy 40 degrees when you get there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's nice. That's hoodie weather. Hoodie weather. Some joggers, like a soft J, and we'll be good. Little heater action.
You got a great heater.
Not like smoking heater. Sorry, just like a heater. Like a heater, not like a cigarette. Don't do that stuff. Okay, Brandon mentioned it's homecoming. Previous meeting, I had something written down. Maybe I thought it was maybe the most boring game of football ever. Here it is. The most boring shutout in the history of IU football. Is that right?
Well, we covered it. We covered it last week. I mean, and producer Seth made a great point. Not all 24-0s are created equal.
It's true.
Like, you know, we lost to Penn State 24-0, but what they did to us, we did so much worse than Michigan State last year.
Yeah, they tried the whole game. We tried for 2 quarters.
A quarter and a half. It was one of those Penix games. It was just awful to start too.
Yeah, Ty Fry was great in that game. Got a little bit of an uphill climb to get the series evened up. Michigan State leads. This is kind of a common theme. Michigan State leads the series 48-17. There were 2 ties thrown in there. We'll take the 2 dubs. So 48-19 in my book.
By 2060, we will lead the series.
We'll be fine. No problem.
Especially if Mel Tucker stays
there. Probably. Okay. Let's get a little bit of news. Not a whole lot. David Ellis, your boy, out for the season with surgery on his ankle. Another blow to the running back room and kind of the wide receiver room, I guess.
Are they taking walk-on tryouts? Because, man, I think I can dust it off.
I've got 4 years of eligibility. We've talked about this, but I'm a Big Ten quarterback, so I can't get into the running back room. I did listen to the Monday press conference, believe it or not.
There's a lot. Wasn't a little bit.
Here's some quotes from CTA on Jack Tuttle, or the Tuttle time, Tuttle situation, King Tut, whatever you want to do.
I like King Tut. I'm rolling King Tut.
I'm going to stick with Tuttle time. Big fan of that. So tell me what you think about this statement. Tell me what you think this means. Michael Penix is rehabbing, and Jack Tuttle will be ready to go if needed.
So, in pardon the interruption, where they like say you have to fill in the blank.
Yes.
And what this is gamesmanship. And it's a poor attempt at it. I love CTA. Nobody's expecting Michael Penix to play. No. That's what it is. It's gamesmanship.
I like it. Better than what I wrote down, so that's fine.
You don't have to say what you wrote.
I'm not going to. And then some more about Tuttle. These are all quotes. He started for us in 1 Big Ten games on the road. His preparation's great, detail, work ethic, arm talent, gets the ball out fast. Everything everybody knows. Ability to extend plays with his legs, which was nice to see.
He fits the RPO action that Sheridan has been trying to run, which was never going to work with Penix. Like running an RPO with Penix is like running an RPO with a statue. Like there's just no need to do it. There's an actual threat there. Not much of one, but at least there's some. So that wrinkle will at least have an effect.
Yes. Yeah, and he's got strong leadership and his verbal. That's
Elite 11. Elite 11.
That's right. Elite. You could just leave it there. So
not Joe, not to be confused with Joe. There's Elite 11 and then Joe Flacco Elite. 2 totally different elites.
Yeah, one of them, beats the Steelers and wins Super Bowl. Well, a Super Bowl. And then the other
Jack
one
Tuttle's going to win
Tuttle.
A Super Bowl. That's amazing.
Yes, with IU. Tell me how that happens. He also refused to talk about Penix's availability for practice. So that kind of goes
also
back to
refused to talk about my availability at
That's
practice.
That's true. That is true. I am available to practice if he wants me to come practice with him. Just throwing that out there. He did get into the offensive struggles, which was refreshing. And there at the end, I've got a big thing from Sheridan, a big quote from Sheridan that I can't wait to get off. Wording was poor there. Okay. Here's what coach said. Offensively hasn't been consistent, haven't run the ball well. Execution hasn't been good enough. Quarterback play hasn't been up to IU standards, which is true. Can't turn the ball over, especially in scoring situations. True.
Would you say we need splash plays?
Splash. Yes, I would say that. I'd say that they need to keep their eyes open. Isn't that what he says? Eyes peeled, eyelids not shut. I don't know what he says all the time. Who knows? Blinders on. Got to create more takeaways on defense. Have to be better in the red zone on offense. A lot of film meetings, a lot of one-on-one meetings with the offensive staff, which is nice to see as long as that's happening.
Boom. I called that out a few shows ago.
Yes,
I wanted coaching accountability. CTA. Thank you. That's why you're the GOAT.
And here's the biggest coach speak of the whole thing. Quote, he said, quote, it comes down to scoring more points, end quote.
What did I say that you guys laughed at me when I was like, you got to score more points to win?
Yeah, I don't know, like something just straight out of John Madden's quote book or something like that. And one more thing from coach real quick. Running back room, David Holloman and Charlie Spiegel, Mr. Football 2019, will fill the void.
Can I give an early Randos?
Yeah, please.
If Charlie Spiegel went to Purdue, when would he become their starting running back?
Well,
4 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. Xander's hurt, right? Yeah, so yeah, it would have been whenever he got hurt.
Okay, we can continue.
So Trenton Howland. Haven't heard that name all season. We've been asking, where is he? Totally forgot he got hurt. Senior year high school, I'm pretty sure. Or spring ball. Can't remember.
No,
but
it was fall.
Fully released and ready to go. So if
I got fully released with my elbow. Doctor.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you don't have on the Gronk sleeve or sleeve at all. So that's cool.
Yes.
This is a lot to read.
You typed the novel. I mean, honestly, you should go to a book signing.
I should. Here's what Nick Sheridan said. Okay. Now buckle up, sit back, grab yourself a cigar, do whatever you do, because it's going to be a minute. This will be nice. This will be very refreshing to hear. Here's what Nick Sheridan said, quote, "I just haven't done a good enough job." I guess I can just stand here and just finish it there. But I like the next one. "I'm not going to stand up here and make excuses. It's easy to say that creativity is not there when the plays aren't working, but it's maybe a fair thing to say. Whether it's the scheme is too predictable, maybe that's a factor. We look at that. Are we too predictable? If that's the case, we have to put players in a better position. Other times, we're not executing enough," which I hate that. I hate that he says that. Criticism until we produce better. All those things are being evaluated. It's hard to read coach speak. Are you making it easier for the players? Is the creativity making it an easier path to execute? We have to make decisions on that as a staff. I think those discussions, I can't even keep reading this anymore.
Want me to go? I can go. I'll fill in. I think those discussions are had on a weekly basis. We're trying to keep a defense off balance. That's my job. And I haven't done a good enough job on that. We research for every answer, whether it's misdirection, different types of plays. When you call those different type of plays, you have to execute. When you call a reverse, you have to hand it off correctly. You have to block the right guys. All those conversations are being had. Certainly, I have to do a better job for our players. Since I just got done reading that for probably the third time, it was weird because he was taking accountability, but then also throwing players under the bus.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't love it. Like, I don't, it's kind of like when you get in trouble and you're like, yeah, I did it. But like Timmy did it too.
But he told me to do it.
Yeah. Like I went and broke that vase. Yeah, it was my fault, but Timmy helped me do it. And just either be all in, right, and say it's my fault, or say that, like, hey, listen, we believe in our scheme. We've schemed it right all off season. We just need to execute better. Don't be in between. Like, I hate guys that are on the fence that can't go commit one way or the other. And this made me positive Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to say it makes me dislike Nick Sheridan more, but it makes me think that he honestly doesn't really have a solution right now. Positive Brandon saying he's trying to find the solutions, but he seems to be in his own head based on that explanation.
I agree. I wish he would have stopped at the first two sentences. I just haven't done a good enough job. I'm not going to stand up here and make excuses. Stop.
Then he went on to make excuses.
Shut off the microphone, walk off away from the thing, and everybody at the press conference would stand up and just full round of applause. And they would be like, this is perfect. Extend him.
He's a young coach and needs to learn that.
He'll get it. He'll be fine.
Positive Brandon says.
He'll be fine. Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's break down the Spartans. Do I get this terrible joke out of the way now, or
do it? I mean, you're a dad. You can get away with bad jokes. It's a bad one.
Let's talk about their running back, Kenneth Walker III, but it's more like Kenneth Runner III, right? Right?
No, it's more like Kenny Dubs. I mean, that's what like the kids would call him. Kenny Dubs.
That's what the kids would call him. The kids would know about him. Why? Because he's the nation's leader in the following stats: rushing yards, 913, second place, 791. Rushing yards per game, 152.2. Second was like 113. He is fourth in rushing touchdowns with 9, 10th in yards per carry with, get ready for this one, 7.08. Every time he touches the ball. Every two times he touches the ball is first down.
So I forget it because I put that game out of my head. But do you know of another running back that was averaging 7 yards a carry when they came to Bloomington? The Cincinnati running back.
Was it? Yeah, because he's really high up. I saw that when I was going through the stats on
and
running
guess
backs.
what
he's
he
really
didn't do when he played us?
Not 7 yards a carry.
Not 7 yards a carry.
Mm-mm.
So, again, these numbers are great. I don't think I could average 7 yards a carry against Youngstown State, but I know it wouldn't be bad. So, the numbers look good, but, it's like a 5A school playing a bunch of 3A schools.
Yeah. And he had a massive run Saturday. Was it 96?
He lives and dies on it.
Yeah.
He's not Le'Veon Bell getting 7 yards a carry.
No.
He's getting a bunch of 30, 40, 50 plus chunk plays.
He's good though.
Splash.
He's splash. He is good though. I'll give him that. And he's a beast. I'll talk about him a little bit later on in players to watch. I think I say something like that. Do I say that? No, I don't say it. Where is it? I don't know. I swear I wrote something out. Okay, no, it's in my
predictions. Can we get to the Napier Thrill quarterback, please?
What's that?
Please. Can we get to the Napier Thrill quarterback?
Napier Thrill? Are you talking about Peyton Manning Thorne? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
I don't know if that's his real middle name or not, but it should be. Why? Because he's killing it.
The Brandon curse. I ripped him in the offseason, and then what does he do? He turns into a freaking All-American.
Yeah. 98 of 157, 1,500 yards, almost 1,600 yards, 14 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Again, let me read his competition. Northwestern, Youngstown State, Miami of Florida, Nebraska, Western Kentucky, Rutgers. Yeah, but he's still putting him up. Now, he is a big play, pretty much only quarterback.
So the new big hype stat that a lot of people reference is air yards. I don't know if you guys have heard that, but air yards is becoming all the rage.
In the NFL, who is the lowest in air yards?
I'm going to guess Mac Jones or Ben Roethlisberger.
That's what I was going to guess, Ben. That's what I was going to guess.
There's either one of those guys.
Maybe not.
See, I've been all over this stat. I mean, this guy, I don't know what it is because I don't think the stats made it to college yet, but it seems like every ball he throws is 40 yards in the air.
Yeah.
3-step drop and just huck it, chuck it football.
Yeah, I agree. But he hasn't played a good defense yet. So let's see what happens. He is 11th in the country in passing efficiency, 5th in passing yards per completion at 16 yards per completion. There you go. So defensive rankings. This is where the positivity starts.
Are you not going to talk about their two weapons on the outside?
Nah, their wide receivers are. Their wide receivers.
Reed and Naylor, man. I mean, they go up and get it. I mean, Naylor's the possession receiver, very much like Freifogel.
Still fast.
And Reed's the burner. He's also a special teamer guy as well. I mean, our corners, I like that we have edge guys. These aren't going to be slot guys. But again, Reed and Naylor are really, really good. Like,
I don't know who their tight end is, but I'm going to make the prediction now. I think their tight end leads them in receiving yards this game.
I can look that up for you.
I'm going to call that right now.
Tyler Hunt.
Tyler Hunt. He has 4 receptions going into the game. He will leave the game with at least 10 receptions on the year. That's what we do. We have 2 of the best corners. We maybe have the best corners, the best double corners in the conference. And then maybe top 5 in the country.
And like we talked about, Naylor and Reed aren't huge. I mean, they're
small, 6 foot, both of them, right? 6'1", maybe for
Mm-hmm.
Naylor. Reed's tiny.
Yes, there's no way Reed's 6 foot. There's no way.
No. Jalen Naylor is 6 foot, 190. He plays bigger than 6 foot though. Jalen Reed
does. Naylor's going to play on Sundays.
185. Both of them have 23 receptions apiece. Both of them average 21 yards per reception, a long of 85 and 65. Yeah, listen to these longs. This will just tell you what they are. 85, 65, 51 to their top 3 wide receivers. They're just big plays. Jalen Reed, 5 touchdowns. Naylor, 6 touchdowns. It's crazy. So I want to see what they do against a good defense. I'm not saying this is the same defense as last year, but I also said earlier in the thing, we've played the number 2.
Yeah.
And also, again,
I hate to keep bringing up stats because, I don't have the exact numbers. But if you ever look at Sport Track or you look at, football science, the longer the ball is in the air, the less percentage chance it has to be complete. And there's just a luck factor that goes into it. So, you throw these air yards, you throw these relatively low percentage passes, they're eventually not going to go your way. enter the variable of a defense, and that's only going to help IU's chances of a low percentage play of being successful.
Yeah, it's gotta happen because we have.
I just got done off work, so I'm like in work number mode, like crazy right now.
Good. Let's get into some numbers then. Let's talk about their defense. Their defense is ranked 94th in the country. This is out of 130 teams. 94th in the country in total defense at 420 yards per game.
Ew.
Just for reference, IU is ranked 54th. If anybody thinks we have a bad defense, they are ranked 124th out of 130 ranked
teams.
And
that's 54th playing a dynamic Cincinnati and Penn State team
and Western Kentucky.
And a weirdly
Western Kentucky as well. Don't forget about them.
Western Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I think we will end up with a top 40 defense.
I think so too. And now don't forget, they also played Western Kentucky. Okay. They have the 124th ranked passing yards per game. So the passing defense is 124th in the country at 300 plus yards per game. We, who have also played the same crazy offense that they did, are ranked 59th at 223 yards per game.
Yep.
That's fine. 223 yards per game is fine. So
you're going to win a lot of games giving up 225.
Yeah. And they're +4 in turnover margin. That's all. I mean, they've got a decent safety. His name is Xavier Henderson. He leads them in tackles and interceptions.
We got to talk about their D-line.
Their D-line. Yeah. You can talk about the guy you started with. I can't remember his name. Yeah, Pananzik. Yep.
Pananzik's really good. What's the other guy's name?
4.5 sacks for him and Jeff Petrowski.
Yeah.
The defensive ends, we knew about them last year.
Their defensive line makes up for 5, 8.5, 9, 13 sacks amongst their defensive line.
So even their third defensive end, Drew Beasley's got 2.5 sacks. So, I mean, we knew about them last year, and they didn't do anything last year. Nothing.
It's not like our offensive line was better last year.
Well, it's not any better than it is this year. So, again, I think there's two main factors to beating this team. You're not going to stop the run. Slow down the run. Make Peyton Manning Thorne beat you. Okay, that's all in one. That's 1 and 1A. And then 2, just don't let the outside rush get there, and you'll be okay.
Avoid the splash. I'll get into it more. I'll get into it more when we get into prediction time. But I think the formula, the recipe, the game script, whatever you want to call it, is very obvious to beat this team.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned, easier said than done.
Yep.
But to me, it is very obvious of what you need to do.
Perfect. You know what else is very obvious that you need to do? You need to go check out Monon Track Club. Monon Track Club is MTC's Indiana's running brand.
You're back in your groove, kid.
Yep,
You're back in your groove.
Built on a deep love for the sport in the Hoosier State. They craft products, tell stories, and create experiences that aim to celebrate, support, and add to Indiana's running culture. Check out the link in the show notes. I'm not even sure if I put it there or not, but just check it out anyway for details on the club runs and to shop their sick gear. From shirts, they got new shirts out today. Like all blacked out on the front except for the logo. On the back's got the MTC stuff down the spine, real cool long sleeve. Get the shirts, get the hoodies for this weekend because you're going to need them. They've got a red one, I think. I know they've got at least a red shirt, so you can rock that. And some koozies. Doesn't matter what color those are. Just bring those out to the game too. As a thank you to our listeners, they are offering 10% off your order. Use promo code LEO10. That's LEO10 at checkout. That'll get you your discount. Now, let's talk about IU players to watch. Brandon, who are you watching on offense?
Yeah, and again, we said you have to attack through the air, and you mentioned Freifogel had a monster game last year. I want to see the Freifogel I saw last year in East Lansing.
Please.
His connection with Tuttle wasn't great last time.
Stop you for just a second, real quick. Seth, while we're talking, can you put the highlight of him scoring his first touchdown against Michigan State on Twitter, please? It's the one where it's a terrible pass. He catches it really low. He picks it up. and just dominates. I think 3 dudes into the end zone. Put that one up for me if you can. Thank you. Continue.
Yep. So, but we have to attack them outside. And, he needs a breakout game. It's homecoming. It's his senior year. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
You go ahead and give your one, but I have another one.
Okay. My other one is a guy that's flown under the radar so far this year. He's my boy, Jacoby Hewitt, Jack Boy. He's due for a breakout game. He's been so good in spots. He's had like little bursts, like 2 plays in a row, boom, boom, catch, boom, and then his helmet falls off, and then he doesn't come back into the game for a while. But if I keep making the joke, but it's so true. If he can keep his helmet on, play after play, he's due for a breakout game against a poor passing defense. And where he's going to be lined up against, it's going to be either against their 3rd or 4th corner or linebacker, and he's going to dominate that position. So Jacoby Hewitt's my player to watch on offense. Who's your second one?
So they give up a lot of time of possession. They, like you mentioned, they don't give up a lot of the big plays. So they give up a lot of chain movers. And who's our number 1 chain mover? It's Peyton Hendershot. Oh, okay. Right.
Say Stephen Carr, but that's fine.
And if you remember, Hendershot and Tuttle did have a pretty good connection. A tight end is a quarterback's best friend. So I'm copping out. I'm taking two guys. It's Freifogel and Hendershot that my eyes will be peeled on to see who they're matched up against, what routes they're running, and how they're helping the backup quarterback.
There you go. Yeah, Hendy's definitely somebody you want to watch. I think he'll have a good game. On defense, who do you got?
It's the safeties, man. We've had great safety play. We've talked about it. We need to continue to have great safety play.
Should have all of them back. We should have Raheem and Monster back there to start.
Yes. So I had Lane specifically. Again, he needs to keep up his great season. We talked about MVPs. And Raheem Lane got a lot of mention from me and you when we did our pod last week. I think our safeties are going to be vitally important to keep these big plays in check.
Yes, I agree. I went with Cam Jones. So pretty simple. Stop the run. Okay. The other thing, he's going to be in tight end
the run
coverage.
To set up the pass. I mean, why do you think Naylor and Reed are
getting open? Single coverage.
Exactly, because we're keeping people in the box and they're getting wide receivers on islands. They're getting safeties, eyes peeled in the backfield. Our linebacker core is going to really have to hold their ground so that we don't have our safeties peeking behind them.
Yeah. The other part I have him in there for, and it's probably more for Micah outside. Well, I have tight end coverage in there too. So if they don't have B-Fitz or Marcelino in there to cover the tight end, it's going to be Cam Jones, and he's going to be pretty decent on the tight end. So some good tight end coverage. The other thing I have in there, Peyton Manning Thorne can scoot. He doesn't do it so much. I don't think so much this year. What are his rushing yards right now?
Not much. He's third, but I mean, he's got
76 yards on 32 carries. So nothing. Does that include sacks in college?
I think it does.
Okay. He has two rushing touchdowns. He is second on the team in rushing touchdowns. So yeah. So 32 carries, 76 yards. He can run. He had a 41-yard run. Why does that number stick out to me? I'm pretty sure it was a 41-yard run against IU last year. The very first
second
play
he was in either first or second play. Yeah.
And we were like, uh-oh. And of course that
bring back Lewerke.
He threw for 110.
Was it
Lewerke? It was. Well, let me look. I got the box score. Yeah, Rocky Lombardi. He was 3 of 7, 21 yards and 2 interceptions. A QBR of 0.4.
Better if you just spike the ball every time.
Yeah, they put in Peyton Thorne, and he went 10 of 20, 110 yards, 1 interception, and a QBR of 19.2. So he had 8 rushes for 25 yards. So he did have, so that does count. So he had a 38-yard run. So sack yards do count against him. So, yeah, so we've got that. So who on special teams are you watching? Well, I think everybody knows, but
no, I'm going different here.
Okay.
I'm going different here. I am going the coverage teams.
Okay.
We cannot give this. You cannot give a ranked team in your own place a crowd killer. We were in the stadium when we were hyped up and scored and
Just
regained the
DJ
lead.
Matthews. Yep.
Just regained the lead. The student sense was rocking. Everyone was going nuts. And then boom, all momentum drained. We need to stay disciplined. We need to tackle. Our coverage teams need to not let us down.
Yep. I agree with that. I'll leave the obvious on the board. Chucky was my obvious one. I'll go with the guy kicking half the time in your coverage part of it. James Evans. He's had a couple really good games in a row. And if I think the game goes how it will, the field position is going to be big. So if we're moving the ball a little bit, get stopped, need a good punt, not inside the 20, stop it. But you got to get the field position game going. So James Evans, my mate, needs to have some good punts. So, all right, that's it. Do you have anything else you want to add for IU players to watch? Seth, you watching anybody in particular, either side of the ball?
Stephen Carr.
Yeah. God, dude. Michigan State's run defense is decent, I want to say. I didn't have that. I think they're like middle of the road.
I think this has to do more with Sheridan than Carr. But again, set your quarterback up with a second and 6, not a 2nd and 8. I mean, that's huge.
Run nothing but the tight end pull play all day.
Zone inside split.
Oh my, yes. There you go. From NCAA football 2014. Zone inside split. There it is. Perfect. They will average 6 yards a carry every time. So, all right. Let's get into it. Randos. What you got?
I have 3 today.
Nice.
All pretty fun ones, I think. I got to thinking about, they got Big Kenny Dubs. They got Peyton Manning Thorne. We talked about their wide receivers. But it got me thinking about other former players, and it got me thinking position groups. What position groups is MSU known for?
Linebackers, running backs.
I would say, is it kind of a sleepy quarterback you?
Is it?
Remember they had the year where they had Cousins, Foles, and
I forgot about Foles being there.
And
he transferred out, right, and went to Cal.
2 of them did, yeah.
Yeah. Who was the other one?
Can Google it. Can Google it real quick.
I'll look it up.
They had that run of wide receivers too. That was amazing. They always seem to have a good running back. They had a run there of really good defensive linemen. Like Michigan State's put some dudes in the league. And that got me thinking, like, what is their position group? Because we can sit here and just say all of them.
Linebacker. It's got to be linebacker, right?
I can't think of a single linebacker those went to the league.
Oh, I just think of like solid college linebackers. Crap, I can't change the. Oh, here we go. Numerical
football.
Hold on. I got you. So Brian Hoyer, Kirk Cousins, Connor Dixon, who I think even played a little bit, and Nick Foles and John Van Dam. Those were their quarterbacks. 2007. Holy crap. Who were their running backs? That'll be good.
Le'Veon Bell.
Would that have been 07? AJ Jimerson. Trying to think here. That team 07.
Do we say Brian Hoyer yet for quarterback?
Yeah, Brian Hoyer. Yeah.
Kari Willis.
Bell wouldn't have been there. Oh, Kari Willis is such a beast. Willis is such a beast. He was so underrated. I think we drafted him 4th round, maybe.
Penanzic's brother is a starter for the Panthers.
Who's that?
Penanzic's brother.
Yeah. Yep. I remember him being there. And 2017 was not like a big name team outside of the quarterbacks. I don't notice any of these other names.
Oh my God.
Here.
Brian Lewerke's on the Giants practice squad.
Well, it's only fitting that he's with the Giants. Hey, they had an Eric Gordon on their team. That's cool.
William Golston. I totally forgot about that.
Remember Jeff Smoker?
Linebacker, right?
Oh,
Golston? Jeff
Yeah,
Smoker, you said?
he's an edge
Yeah.
rusher. Edge rusher, yeah.
Yeah. Golston was a beast. Golston used to get the he was always good for a unsportsmanlike conduct per game. At least one.
So looking at this, it does look like defensive line. If I had to just put the amount of players currently,
I would accept nothing but quarterback just based on 2007. They have 3 NFL quarterbacks on their 2007 roster. Like 3 consistent NFL quarterbacks. 1 Super Bowl winning NFL quarterback.
MVP, Super Bowl MVP.
Super Bowl MVP. Well, because my quarterback got their team that far into the playoffs and then got hurt.
All right, next.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, Seth.
He just
Go
wants
ahead.
to move. Whenever we talk about good quarterbacks, he wants to move on.
They also had Paul Ettinger, a longtime Bears kicker, was from Michigan State.
Gosh. Yeah, I bet you miss a good kicker, don't you?
Double doink.
Yeah.
See, set you up. There you go. Enjoy.
All right.
Wait, that was against Foles, wasn't it? The double doink? Yeah. There you go. Or wins.
So
one of the two.
Michigan State is little brother to Michigan State, as much as Michigan
to Michigan.
Or to Michigan. Yeah. As much as, Michigan State hates it and they've probably won that battle recently. But what are some other fun little brothers? I mean, you got Louisville, Kentucky, Auburn, Alabama. Like, what
Clemson,
are some
South
other
Carolina?
Power 5?
Is that one? Clemson, South Carolina, North Carolina State.
That South Carolina Clemson one's very one-sided.
Is it though? From back in the day when Clemson wasn't really Clemson? Michigan State, Michigan, by the way, 71 Michigan, 37 Michigan State. I can do this real quick. Let's go. Here. This is such a cool website. Winsipedia, by the way, is awesome website.
Yeah.
Clemson.
Probably Washington State, Washington,
Clemson, Michigan State have
brother.
never played each other, by the way. Clemson, South Carolina.
Oregon State, probably pretty one-sided.
71-42. How about Alabama, Auburn? Did they play the little brother thing there?
Yo, for sure.
37-47. Auburn, 37. Alabama, 47. So pretty close.
That is way closer than I thought.
What about the Arizonas? I mean,
one of my favorite is Utah, because Utah and Utah State, Utah BYU, because you have like the Mormon, the Holy War.
I mean, I can look at that. That's the Holy War, isn't it? Utah, BYU.
BYU won for the first time in 10 years this year.
Utah, Arizona, by the way, just so we know, it's 24-24. Just for those keeping score at home.
Does Penn State doesn't have a little brother, right?
So
like they're on an island.
Believe it or not,
used to be Pitt, right?
Well, now you know who it is. It's Rutgers.
No.
Yes, Rutgers is their. It's either Rutgers or Maryland is their big.
No,
their
way.
Big Ten rival. Yes, it is, dude.
Is
it
Ohio State kind of too?
Well, maybe? I mean, that's what we want it to be, dude. Rutgers is 29-2 against Penn State. Maryland is
Pitt is West Virginia. Believe it or not, West Virginia is the little brother to Pitt.
It's Maryland. It's Maryland because they've played 44 times. Penn State's won 40 of them. So
what about who's the little brother in Minnesota, Wisconsin?
Oh, it's got to be. Well, you know what? That's a great question. Wisconsin. Penn State leads that, by the way, 11-9 against Wisconsin. Minnesota?
You forget that Wisconsin was bad for so
really
long.
Bad. Okay, 60-62. Minnesota 60, Wisconsin 62.
It's a phenomenal rivalry. The last one that I got, Iowa State, Iowa. Iowa State being the little brother.
So Iowa State and Purdue have played one time, by the way. 1985, Purdue won once. They lead the series 1-0 because Iowa State's a joke, so it doesn't matter. Iowa leads 46-22. Current win streak, Iowa 6 times in a row. Because Iowa State's a joke. And guess what? I looked them up today. Joke city, bro. 3-2. They're garbage. They were a fluke last year. I told you guys they were a fluke last year. Nobody wanted to listen to me. Total fluke last year. And their coach is losing the USC job because he can't coach garbage players because they are a bunch of trash players anyway. 3-2. Their wins against UNI, UNLV, and Kansas. They lost to Baylor. I mean, come on. Get out of here. Yeah, get out of here, Seth. Their losses are not to Iowa and Oklahoma. They lost to Baylor. Get out of here. They beat Kansas. They only beat Kansas by 52. That's ridiculous.
I got one last question.
There's no way they covered the spread in that game.
Because the news is coming out of Norman, Oklahoma. That Caleb Williams is running with the ones.
Uh-oh.
And
he's coming. You already asked this question. You already asked this question.
I know. You guys didn't like it. I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to will this into existence. Do you guys feel any better now that Spencer Rattler will be transferring to IU next season?
Yeah, I do feel good. By the way, Oklahoma versus Iowa State, 77-7, just so we know. Let's see what the record is against IU. IU wins 1-0, 1928. We beat them. Destroyed them 10-7.
I'm going to get very annoying about Spencer Rattler until he ends up transferring to Texas.
Do we have any connections to them at all? Have we looked at that?
I have probably not. Doesn't matter.
Rattler 24/7. I don't even know if we offered him. Let me look here.
You could offer him the exact same color uniforms.
Well, almost the exact same uniform, except
for Jordan, right? Yeah.
So he is also being compared to Brian Kelly as his draft companion. Not Brian Kelly, Chad Kelly. Sorry, Chad Kelly from Ole Miss. The troublesome guy.
The lesser Matt Corral.
We did not offer him out of high school. You know who did, unfortunately, is Michigan State.
They got Peyton Manning. They don't need Spencer Rattler.
Well, and because K-Dub's not going to be there. Notre Dame offered him. Texas, I could see him going to Texas A&M.
Notre Dame, I mean, Jack Cohn's gone.
Notre Dame. Well, that doesn't matter because our boy's in there. Seth and I love their quarterback right now. What's his name?
Oh, they're back. They're on
with their eye with the eye black.
They're on Buckner now, but no. Drew Pine is the man.
Drew Pine is the man. Did he get hurt?
No.
Why are they on Buckner? What does that mean? What are you talking about?
Move on. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't talk Notre Dame here. Get out of here. All right. Are you done with your randos?
I am.
Seth, let's reach into your sack. What do you got?
All right. Who is QB2 Saturday?
Oh,
McCauley, Donovan McCauley.
Okay.
We don't have anywhere, so it has to be. It's default.
Who's QB3 is a better question.
Probably the kid from
Grant Grimmel.
Noblesville.
Yeah. It should be what's his name? Zach Merrill with the mullet and the handlebar mustache. That's who it needs to be. Hey, by the way, I will send. I'll get the link real quick so you guys can check this out, and then Seth can put it on Twitter. I think. Let's see here. There is Michigan State did a looks like with our players, and it's kind of funny. Some of them are like, "Come on, dude! You're not even trying." Some of them are hilarious.
Yeah, send that out. I didn't see that.
I gotta find it. Let me find it. Once I find it, I'll do it. Keep going, Seth.
My other question is the same question about running back. Who's the second running back to touch the ball on Saturday?
Well, it's
so
hard. One of the walk-ons.
I was going to say not like a pass blocking situation, like actual touch the ball. Is it Childers or is it DEP?
It'll be Childers probably because he's the one that's run the ball more than Hyphen. Yeah, here it is. I've got it. But I don't know if he'll be able to access this or not, Seth. So it doesn't matter. Brandon will. I think it'll be Childers.
Yeah.
Is it Childers or Childress? I always say Childress. It's Childers, right?
Yeah, it's Childers.
Okay. So there you go. I think I sent you guys like the last link. So you guys need to go to or the last page. So make sure you go to the first. Where's it? Oh, no. There's a thing right there at the very beginning that'll take you over to the page. Yeah. I'll share this. I'll share the screen real quick just to give you guys a little taste. So there you go. That one doesn't make any sense.
That makes no sense.
That doesn't make any sense. Zach Merrill gets used quite a bit. There's a couple. I'll just do this real quick. Tom Allen doesn't make any sense. This one's pretty good. Cam Buckley.
To a mop. It's pretty good. I don't even know who that dude is.
That's Sean Ratcher. Sean Ratcher, whatever he's gonna be.
Oh,
one
yeah,
of our
the
only
barstool athlete.
real
Yeah.
NFL players. Long
Yeah,
snap.
the problem is the players without helmets on.
That's
more than-
James Head, I think. Oh, James Head is back, by the way. If we want to talk about, that's great. Look at that one. That one's fantastic. James Head is back this week. James Head Jr., JHJ. That's a big upgrade for our defensive line. That's huge. So it's good to have him back. I cannot confirm that. I can confirm it only from his Twitter or Instagram account. I can't remember which one I saw it from. So, Seth, that's the end of your sack. You're good.
Yeah. Thanks,
Okay.
Daz, for the King Tut shirt.
Yeah. Shout out Daz. Do you want to shout him out or no? Well, I mean, check out their website or
Yeah, that's all I know. DAZZ.
there you go. Check them out on Twitter. Whatever. We'll retweet something of theirs, Seth. Okay, Seth, prediction time. Go.
Sounds like they've been self-scouting coming off a bye week. IU focused on getting the ball to their playmakers and limit Sparty's playmakers. King Tut has a little magic in a game that I picked my score before the winner. 27-24. I'm sticking with my preseason pick. IU wins. Happy homecoming.
Yes. Oh my God, that makes sense. Happy birthday to me, by the way. It's my birthday. Come over and see us at the tailgate. Same thing. Brandon won't be there. Producer Seth will be there. Gray tent, or do I bring the Bud Light tent? Should I bring the Bud Light tent? Be easier to see. Maybe easier to see.
Yes.
I'll bring the Bud Light tent. The two flags, Arsenal flag and IU flag. Come find us. Okay, Brandon, prediction.
We didn't cover that their kicker stinks. Like literally can't. Positive Brandon. I literally can't.
Because he stinks more than stinks.
He is literally one of the worst kickers in the entire country, not just
I think he's ranked. What did I say? 108th.
Yeah,
in
and
the country.
He can't. The only kicks he's made is inside the 30. And I only bring that up not to rag on the kid, but is because it works in the prediction. I think IU wins 24-21. They have a field goal to bring it into overtime, in which he shanks it. Our student section, it's right over by where we're at. It's right over by the end zone. He shanks his kick and no overtime. IU wins 24-21 in regulation.
Okay. Seth,
they do have at least one 80-plus yard touchdown, though. That's infuriating.
It's going to have to happen, unfortunately. Seth stole my exact score, but let me break it down real quick. I think Michigan State is good, making some progress. I didn't say who won. Making some progress a lot quicker than most of us thought. Kenneth Walker is really good. He's like Stevie Scott and Stephen Carr had a baby. Quick, shifty, breaks tackles, monster. But I'm tired of this crap. So is the coach. So is the team. It's scary season. It's pumpkin season. It's hoodie season. It's also bounce.
All we need is a little hocus pocus.
That's right. Michigan State 24. Indiana 27.
So they kick. So is that 3 touchdowns with extra point or 2-point conversions? Like how are they getting
3 touchdowns and a super close field goal that bounces off the upright and in on accident?
This guy, watch, he's going to kick like a 50-yarder.
He closes his eyes and just kicks it as hard as he can and hits one of the uprights and it goes in. Maybe hits both of the uprights and goes in. It'll be one of those, yeah, so there you go. Twitter, I guess Seth will be back on live tweets. I don't know what he's gonna be doing. He'll be at the game, so good luck. He'll try if his wife will let him. I don't have any final statements, man. I've talked a lot. Do you have anything else to say?
I do. You missed it. Well, you didn't miss it. You read quite a bit from the press conference, but Tom Allen said it. We're 0-0, right? Like you gotta put everything.
That's very Frank Wright.
You gotta put everything behind us, and I think the bye week was perfect for that.
We're just looking to go 1-0 right now.
That's all you can do. I'm gonna pull out a mic. Control the controllables. which is what is right in front of you. You can't control what's behind you, only what's in front of you. And start this season like we thought we were going to start the regular season.
Can only beat ourselves.
1-0.
That's right. Great. Seth, any other final statements? You have anything else to say?
You already spoiled it, but yeah, my wife's going to be there and she's an IU alum. So be nice to me. Be nice to her, please.
Well, everybody's always nice to you. I don't know why. You're awful. You're like an awful person, but everybody's always nice to you. You look good in that color, by the way. Slimming. It's a slimming teal. Well, now you put your arms up. Now it's whatever. All right, cool. That's it. Okay. Be sure to check out the podcast on Facebook and Twitter. It's facebook.com/podcastleo and on Twitter @podcastleo. Be sure to download, follow, rate, review, and tell all of your friends, your family, and their friends to check us out on all the platforms. And we'll be here to talk to you after the game, which should be a good one. I can't imagine it's going to be a bad game. It's going to be a great game. Check it out. FS1 noon, or just go to the game. There's some tickets available. Until then, we'll talk to you guys after the game. We love you guys. Leo, real quick again, Bud Light tint. I think it's blue. I haven't even taken it out yet. Bud Light tint. IU script Indiana flag, Arsenal flag. Both of them are red. Look for those. Come say hi. I'll bring the hard stuff because it's my birthday. We'll take some drinks.
Yes, I'm so bummed I'm missing it. Yeah. Have fun, boys.
And Seth's wife's bringing like a god awful amount of food. So come by and have a bite. A slider. I think sliders are on the menu. Come by and have a slider. I don't know what kind of slider, but I don't know. Come on by.
I'll be by to drop it off tomorrow, Bragg.
There you go.
Or Friday.
Tomorrow. Don't drop it off tomorrow. The nasty ass sliders by Saturday. All right. Either way, we love you guys. Elio. He said it.
Elio. Awesome day. Elio. Thank you so much, Rick. I appreciate that. Elio. All right. Great. Elio. Appreciate you guys. Elio. You're welcome, Dave. Have a great day. Elio. Have a great day. Elio. Appreciate you being here with us. Have an awesome day. And Elio. Oh, thank you so much. Elio. Well, thanks so much. Elio. Hey, thanks so much, Mike. Appreciate that. Elio. Appreciate you guys, man. Have an awesome day. Elio. Awesome. Elio.